Hey guys, and welcome back to The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine, part 23, if I'm not completely wrong, where we're actually going to go and meet Regis, because we've made him wait for a while now. It's kind of rude, you know. You meet your longtime pal, and then you just kind of ignore him for ages and ages and ages. What is that? And why are there so many of them?
Regis. Pick some other place to meet.
Oh gods. Of course. It's only a 37. Level 7. Level 7 or 3rd? Level blah. I can English very good. Why is it constantly targeting something else? For reasons. Why have I still not updated my game? I have so many questions. So many questions. Oh, it's another one! Give me a minute, Roach. I want to know if there's something here. Interesting things. Monique Linnecka. One-legged dancer, rumored to have been a succubus. Yet, who's ever seen a succubus with only one hoof? Right? That's just weird. That's such a bad joke. Michael Novakovsky, art patron, stuck his big nose in everywhere. Something tells me that that is a throwback to someone who worked on the Witcher games. Probably. What's this one say? Jacob Wozniakowski might not have been the smartest, might not have been the fairest, but he always gave a solid 60%. Definitely also someone who worked on the game. I'll be right there, Roach. Give me a minute. Blanche de Vauzon, Mayor of the Second Army of Toussaint, Iron Lady of the Order of Veterans Foreign Wars. It is a better looking headstone, that's true. Bard Cook Ping Pong Player. Pierre Montcresson Malroy II. Well, I mean, I'd put that on my headstone as well if I was good at ping pong. Trevor, loved to come and go, was killed by the children he abandoned. Ouch. Arturo Vard Ipain, Nilfgaardian ambassador, died tragically upon being struck by lightning after calling Duchess Adamarta an old fishwife. Oh, justice reigns from above. And then some. We'll roll down here, why not?
Bastard.
It's not very nice, Geralt. I mean, accurate, but not very nice.
Damn it.
Damn it indeed! Oh! Oh, there's also ghouls. But you're bleeding and I'm not. Let's read on. Jim Morrison, conjurer, half man, half lizard. What? Good conjuring. Don't know what that means. Felt 60% was not enough, so he gave 61. Behold the results. Well. Produced a great deal and died of overproduction. That's harsh. Is the moral of this story don't work too hard? Or you'll die? Because, I mean, that seems excessive. Is there nothing on this one? No, there isn't. Oh, there is on this one. Mistook Belhaven for Rogovin. Warp time and space. Mage. Well, mages always seem to get themselves into trouble, don't they? The Big Prince, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Or something to that effect. Neither drank nor smoked, yet still up and died. Good riddance. May the Prophet Leviota give him a noogie in the afterlife. Wow. I don't drink or smoke. Rude. Carpenter, all I need's the silver and I can make you a better table than you've ever dreamed of. Well, Severin, that didn't work out, did it? Maybe he just dreamed a really good table. Warrior died fighting with word and blade. Should have taken his sword with him instead. Engineer and pug lover. Solved the most obtuse technical problems in all the duchy with the grace of a ballerina. Definitely someone who worked on the game. The night before keeps knocking, my head weeps from its constant stalking. You drink too much. And then I guess then you died. They loved each other to death. What? Heroic hunter of insects and pests, spent his whole life exterminating bugs, now he lies in the earth among them. That can't be pleasant. Are you going to read all of these, Jinsey? Maybe. Ladies' man. Enjoyed walking the streets of Beauclair at night, belting out Nilfgaardian ballads. His diction put the most distinguished actors to shame. Did he bellow too loud? Composer. In truth, it was he who composed. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I believe you. Oh, oh, calm down, Geralt. So strenuously did he the hill. Wow, that is a tongue twister for me. Did he the hill descend? His nap thereafter did never end. Oh, he rolled down the hill and died. Oh, okay. Well, that's a nice way of putting it, I suppose. Lover of Nilfgaardian spice biscuits. Oh, apparently they're not good for your health. That is not the best PR. Every inch an artist. Another one for the team. Do not be sad because of people. They will all die. I mean, truer facts have never been spoken, I suppose. Oh. Oh. Thanks, whoever this is. For your rings. I can't read anything on that. I guess they just weren't important enough. Left home and died. That's generally what happens, though. After a while. Honorary blood donor. Gave 5 liters to a vampire, then perished. Yep. Bad ideas. Made up stories and bossed people around when all he ever really wanted in life was to fly. I feel you. I want to fly too. Knew how to brighten up even the cloudiest day. Be prepared. Is this what? Is this a bad or a good thing? Comedian could even make a dead fish laugh. Well, if you flop it around hard enough. No doubt. I feel like perhaps most of these are a little memorial to people that worked on the game. What the? The loveliest red-headed creature to ever walk upon Beauclair's soil. With a picture. With a picture. Alright, we'll leave it at this because I do believe I'm right in my assessment. Knock knock.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
No doubt. Probably from up. Because I'm pretty sure I just saw... Might have been wrong. No, I was wrong. Cave anywhere? Is there no cave? No, there is a cave. It's right there. Oh, I was right. I just looked at the wrong one. It's fair enough. Hello, Kikimore. Just no one gets staggered anymore these days.
Kikimores. There's a plenty around here.
I'm hitting the rock a lot there. No! No! No. I should just use heavy attack more, maybe. Hello. Regis. Well, we'll set this on fire. And this, and this. Wow, there's a lot of them.
Some stench.
Of course it's stench. They are dead eggs.
Damn
Oh! Steaks? So that's what that does. Alright, okay. Fair enough. How about this dancing star? That is cheating! And now you're dead. Kikimore discharge. Oh, that's delicious. That is delicious. Oh, that way's up, but what's on this side? Or is this even... Can you even go through here? Oh, you can go through here. But we're not done here yet. We're exploring. Oh, we can go both ways, so it doesn't even matter. Can we loot that?
Here. Need to use the eye.
Or do you, girls? Or do you? A sarcophagus of people. And a puffball as well. Cassus Fuderis. And a knight's oath. What does it say? Here rests Sir Ramon of Gichon. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. On my grave you will not find the likeness of the man who once lived here. Once lived. Not here. I don't think he lived here. That would be awkward. Or a vampire. I gave my heart, soul, and body to the knightly craft, and I wish to be remembered as a knight. The symbol of chivalry is a naked sword, and that symbol rests above me. The sword that defended my honor, my friends, and my heart. The sword that was closer to me than a brother. The sword that was never stained by the blood of an innocent man. Let it rest on this stone through the ages. I think you're wrong, and your sword probably killed a few innocent people. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Also, why is this sword better than my Manticore sword? It isn't really, though. It has a lot less armor piercing. Doesn't have the crit damage bonus. Oh, it does have the crit. I'm just blind. It doesn't have bleed, though. Yeah, no, it's... You know, I can't do it without the bleed. I do have to fix it, though. Just realized. It's my silver sword as well. No wonder it was, killing things so slowly. No, that's the wrong one. That's because this is my armor. And not my... I'm really good at menus, clearly. And not my weapon slots. And we pass by where we need to go. Ah, it's getting better and better.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
That was kind of weird for a moment there. What I want to know what the ring first, I think.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Would that old friend be Villain Trettenmirth? The last golden dragon? Think about it. Villain Trettenmirth is the only dragon who sees humans as something more than just lesser beings. He finds them intriguing. He wants to help them most times, just to be better people, right? He doesn't just kill them. And this ring, it had two serpent heads, it looked like. Serpents to both sides. Dragon-like, perhaps? He was there when the vampires entered this world, so it must have been someone really old. And I mean, that could be Villain Trettenmirth because he is really old. He is still there. He is ancient, actually. So, why wouldn't he treat the vampires the same way he treats humans? To give them a chance. But he also cares about humans, and he knows that the vampires are definitely a lot more powerful than that, so tells them not to hurt them. It makes sense. Well, why can't I ask him about that? That is so upsetting. Does he know I know Villain Trettenmirth? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't know that. Wish I could ask him about that.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kikimore, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
I'm going to assume that he was fighting. Just by the looks of it, perhaps. Wait, was he Dettlaff defeated Geralt. There is actually a canon cutscene that he defeats me if you lose that battle. So that means he can defeat Witchers. So what he was fighting must have been stronger than Geralt. So maybe there's actually another even more powerful vampire than Dettlaff? Dettlaff is already really powerful.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already know what that being is, and someone actually spoiled that for me. Like, I'm not sure, obviously, but I'm not gonna talk about it here because it was spoiled by someone in the YouTube comments. Yep. I kind of hope that it isn't that, because also that would be really easy. That would be a really easy way out, but yeah. Pretty sure it is.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlav's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Okay, from the books actually, I'm pretty sure this is just a little throwback from that. When Geralt and his gang, his gang's not that big then, finds Regis, or Regis I guess he pronounced it here. He lives on a cemetery as well, in a small shack, and he pretends to be a herbalist. I guess he kind of is. But he also brews his own moonshine, and it's actually really, really good alcohol, and they all get absolutely smashed. Which is, yeah, it's a pretty funny chapter in the book, so I won't spoil all of that for you, but yeah, he brews his own stuff. Good stuff. Let's drink.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Whoo! No, we're not gonna be mean to Regis. We love Regis. I got a lot of secrets. I do got a lot of secrets, don't I?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Everything! Where have you been? Actually, oh gods, I'm already gonna make this too long. Okay, I'm gonna make a cut here and continue in the next part. I'm so sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger here, but yeah. 25 minutes! I'm gonna do that same thing again. Every time Regis is in any episode, this happens. Alright, so I'll see you in the next bit.
The dressings, bandages, where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?